Autodesk Simulation CFD provides digital prototyping technology for validating your designs. Let's take a look at a UV light used by Osgood to disinfect the lid foils before placing them on each cup. You can see here in the assembly where the lids are applied and the air conditioning units used to supply cool air to the light fixtures. It's important to Osgood to minimize the maintenance on the entire machine, and it's up to the service reps in the field to ensure that each station is working properly for the customer. Let's take a closer look at this station. Here you can see that the lids are grabbed one at a time and exposed to the UV light fixture to be disinfected. The lights are used 24 hours a day, and the bulbs are being replaced too often due to overheating. In an effort to work with the supplier, we can run an analysis to find out what can be done to improve on the efficiency of the design. Let's begin the analysis. You can see here that we've created a few studies with different design options. Each study has been set up with material property information and boundary conditions. We have 15 watts applied to the bulbs, ambient pressure for the outlets, and a volume flow rate of 10 CFM set to 5 degrees Celsius. There are several ways to observe the results of the study that we'll discuss throughout this video. Section planes provide the ability to see the plots on the inside, and they're easily dragged in any direction on the design. The settings for each plot show up right next to the cursor, making it easy to change the direction. Users also have full control over the legend for focusing on the values of concern to the engineer. In the next study, we'll show a change that has been made to the model. Any changes that are made in Inventor will automatically be updated in any study of choice. We've added vents with the intention of cooling the bulbs on the inside of the reflector with a little forced convection. We'll talk about comparing the results in just a minute. Here we also have the ability to plot values along a path on the section plane. Simply select a few points and view the results on a chart. Here we can see the values for temperature, velocity, pressure, density, and more. The real power behind Autodesk Simulation CFD is comparing the results for each study using the Decision Center. Each study can simply be dragged into a viewport, and each viewport has the same view orientation and legend for apples-to-apples comparisons. Here in the velocity plot, we'll show the vectors for analyzing the velocity profile. How does the air move within the ballast with the buoyancy effect and a little forced air through the vent? You can see that we only need to change the orientation of one of the viewports to see them all at the same time. There are many ways to view the results. Traces represent the movement of the fluid, helping to understand the flow pattern in the fixture. Also, the summary plots that we discussed earlier can be shown for all studies. The information in this chart can be saved into Excel or as an image. It will also automatically show up in the report in the end. The reports are generated automatically with a click of a button and saved as a Word document. These reports include a cover page, table of contents, material information, boundary conditions, solver settings, and of course the results of all studies. Autodesk Simulation CFD makes digital prototyping easy when validating your designs.